Hey guys, this is Steve Trindad from Urban Workshop. It's October 6th, 2019. We're having our Halloween open house today, so a lot going on. But I'm going to attempt to give you a video walkthrough so you can kind of see the place and see what sort of activities we've got going on. So I'm going to switch this around and bear with me here while I get situated. All right, let's go on inside for a look. Okay, so as we come into the lobby, we have some samples of projects and things that people have done here. Vintage skateboard on the bottom, lots of laser stuff on top, some cosplay things here. The Irby, one of our more successful small business customers to come out of here. And on this side, some more projects, some metalworking. And this was a cosplay project that was completed here. This thing won second overall in BlizzCon last year. That thing is quite cool. So this is our reception area. Hey, Katie. And this wall here has all of our classes. These are the adult classes that happen pretty much every day, every week. What's up, Chuck? So coming this way, actually, let's look at the event room first. So we have a large event room that we do different things. Today it's kind of hosting our Halloween event. So today, John is actually doing a seminar on LED controls and lighting and all that sort of stuff. So, got that going on. So, some Halloween type projects and things over here. Some tombstones and other things cut on the CNC router. We got some food and stuff today. And let's take a look at Jerry. Hey Jerry, I'm back. My microphone came unplugged before, so hey, doing it again. Yeah, so Jerry does these gorgeous wands and stuff out of rare woods and things like that. So very cool. So, all right. Thank you, Jerry. Oh, excuse me. All right. Let's head into the shop area. So back here, this is our assembly area. So we've got some kids projects going on. That's just for today. But generally, this is our assembly area. So we have, hand tool walls and things for people to come in and use hand tools. We have laser etchers, which are hands down the most popular thing in the building. Somebody's project going on here. Looks like you're building an outboard of some type. See, she's just taking some stuff off the laser. And this one here is still cutting. So we've got those three lasers, actually those two plus another laser. We're going to backtrack a little bit and take a look at the storage cubbies. So the storage cubbies here were intended to help the members. So a lot of the members, we've got about 1,900 members, about 340 or so are active on any given month. So a lot of them, about half of them are small businesses that operate completely out of here. So what we did is we came up with a system of cubbies so they can keep their tools, their materials, their products, and all the things that they're working on. So you can see we actually have a lot of it. Before we go back into the shop, I'm going to show you the rest of the office area here. So to support those small businesses I was talking about, we built this sort of a co-working area. So we have a conference room table over there, some two tops people can sit at, some other tables where people can just sit and congregate and figure things out. We have a full kitchen back there, so people want to stay for lunch, they can do that. We have our engineering computer room here, so we have these 5 workstations and a bunch of laptops that people can check out. So we have SolidWorks software, a bunch of Autodesk products. Let me see, Adobe Creative Cloud, Corel Draw, Arduino software, some circuit board layout stuff, some movie editing. So you can see in the back our big 3D printer. It's an FDM machine. Let's take a look, see if it's running. Yeah, so it's making a couple of pieces in there. So it's ABS material with water-soluble support. We have our large format plotter here, regular printer, vinyl cutter here, which is great for stickers, graphics, signage, and even for inexpensive t-shirt silk screens. All right, let's go back into the back. Okay, so like we said, we got the assembly area here. Next, we got the fabrics area. So we were doing a silk screening class in here this morning, so things have moved around a bit. But we have a single needle, a walking foot, and a serger here in the back. This is actually a heat press for doing different types of appliques. Ironing board, a whole bunch of silk screening supplies in the back, and our 4-color silk screen and curing heater here. And just a layout table with a ton of supplies that people can grab from in the bottom. Our giant Halloween spider. Oh, actually, one of our members here does a lot of metal sculpture, so this is kind of cool. This is worth stopping to take a look at. Yeah, he does some like clay sculpture too. You can kind of see that. All right, let's keep heading back. So next to the plastics area here, a few things going on in the plastics area. So we have a production vacuum former in the back. We have a vacuum chamber here and a pressure pot over here for doing silicon molding. This is a bandsaw for the plastics. This big tall blue guy here is actually a production quality single shot injection molding machine. For today, we actually have some samples out of different masks we made on the vacuum former, just to kind of show people for Halloween some of our little tools that we make out of plaster. Inexpensive way to make these is you go to a Halloween costume store and you buy the pre-made masks, and then you put tape over them, flip them upside down, and then you can make a mask. Make a plaster mold, and then you can make all your masks. Electronics area, so all the basics here. Binocular scopes, we have soldering stations specifically for board work and other soldering work. A bunch of test equipment in the back. We also have an oven in the back there too. The toolbox has tons of hand tools for wire stripping and termination. Somebody's working on something here. This looks like a bunch of CNC controls that somebody's building. It must be a home project, portable CNC machine. All right, let's cruise in the back. So we have an auto shop back here to start with. We have just an open bay. We have our tire machine and balancer here. This area here with this van conversion going on, this is this is normally our engine building and gearbox area. So we have a parts washer in the front there, some metal tables for doing engine work, for greasy stuff. And then we have 5 lifts in the auto shop. So you can see we got 5 lifts coming down. We have a big air show today going on at Huntington Beach, so there's a lot of folks over there. It's kind of quiet here today. Got a shock dyno in the corner, tons of automotive specific tools. We do have waste oil and coolant collection, so that makes it a lot easier for folks doing maintenance. A couple of bead blasters in the back here with different grits in the 2 of those. One's a little more coarse, one's a little finer. And then in the back, we have our welding area here. So yeah, we have a class going on today. So we have 3 MIG welders, 2 TIG welders. What's up, guys? We've got a couple of portable tables in the back. We supply all the gas, the welding rods, the safety equipment in the cabinet there. Then we have a couple of surface plates, a fixture table, table they can use to beat stuff up. Some of the blacksmith guys like to use that, drag it outside. We have our chop saws and sanding and finishing and stuff over here. Looking back over here, we have our metal shop. So you can see a few things going on here. We have 2 knee mills or Bridgeports in the back corner, a manual lathe here, sheet metal shear, brake, tubing bender, tons of sheet metal equipment over here. So you see our English wheel, rollers, shrinker stretchers, bead rollers, planishing hammer, horizontal bandsaw. Another tool wall, so the metal shop and the wood shop have their own tool walls as well. And then a variety of saws, drill presses, all that sort of stuff. The material in the corner is just rem material anybody can take. And then of course we have our big CNC machine in the back. Looks like he's programming something to go on there now. And we'll just take a look. So it's a fairly large Haas machine, 10 tool changer, it's a TM2P. It's been a great machine, we bought it new. So it's been very good to us, as has Haas with their support. All right. Cruise back over here to the wood shop. So wood shop here. So all the basics. You know, chop saws, shapers, joiners, planers, you know, big table saw here. Our CNC router, probably the second most popular thing in the building. Today actually we've got a wood lathe class going on. So let's take a quick look at what we got here. There's 2 people doing that. Yeah, so looks like you're doing pretty good. So another tool wall for the wood shop. Different sanders, spindle sanders, oscillating sanders, belt sanders, all that good stuff. And then finally, let's take a look at what we got out back. So back here, because we're in SoCal, the weather's always nice. We have a bunch of tables out here so people can work outside. little rattle can paint booth. The shipping containers are actually additional storage for the members. Container number 4 there is actually our composite shop, so anybody can use that. We have all the things you need for doing vacuum bagging and resin infusion and just wet layups. So whatever you need is all in there. We're in the throes of setting up another container that's going to be our entire blacksmithing area. So we do have 2 large anvils, a couple of furnaces and all that good stuff. So we are doing some blacksmithing. Big ramp here so you can drive your vehicles in. And then we got a panel saw over here. The big project in the back end of the tarp, it's actually a boat. We have a customer doing like a 38-foot yacht. He's doing all the patterns and tooling here, and then he's going to send all the tooling off to a shipyard in Costa Mesa or Newport Beach to start making the actual ships in production. So anyway, well, that's us. That's our workshop. Hope you guys enjoyed the quickie tour. If you're ever in the neighborhood, you can drop in anytime. We do free tours anytime now we're open, so don't need an appointment or nothing, just drop in. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Bye.